Welcome back to the CNC Advantage. Cooper just woke up from his nap, so maybe he'll join us and trample all the cards that we already have laid out. Today is a little unique. It is a collective reading for all signs. So the message is going to be more generic today, right? Because it's going to appeal to a much larger audience. But I think it's still you're going to feel it deeply either way. Okay. Whole thing starts with our love lives being a bit of a challenge at this point. We're feeling that at one time we had it in our hands and it was perfect and everything was great. But now everything is upside down, and when you look away, it's actually falling from your grasp. And there's nothing you can do to catch it. You can see it's the sun. You touch it, and it's gonna burn you. The other way, you're balancing the sun in your hands. You've got your masculine so in check that love is coming in for you, and you have everything in balance. With the water, the fire. There's the air element, and of course how grounded a statue must be. So it's just, everything is here in the one card. So when you see your love life like this, it makes sense why it might be a little out of whack right now, or not ideally what you were hoping for. So I fell in love with my twin flame, who attacks me on a daily basis through the 5D and connects through telepathy to me. And now he has begun to try to make me tired all the time. And then he blames other people that he's dating, and he finds a way to block many readers who try to read his energy. I mean, almost all of them have a throat chakra issue across the board when they try to read his energy. And it's that clear every single time. Yeah. Yes, he does. I believed in this man, right? I believed in his brilliance, in his mind, and his character, his charisma, his talents. Oh, he was so talented. He could shoot pool like the devil. He could sing like an angel. So sweet, like a little boy. Had a smile that just warmed my heart, and I'm telling you, just the mere vibration of his voice and a moan, just anything made me smile. I knew it was unconditional love. There wasn't anything he could do. I would wait for him to heal and this and that, and I will go away. I will give you the time you need. Do what you must. I get it. Divine timing. It's a bitch. But it is what it is. And you make the best of it without losing your fucking mind. And this whole time your energy is drawn to this one place, right? And as the longer you're apart, you can start to see how they never benefited your highest good all along. And how beautiful things were for a moment does not erase what they were in their entirety, which is what I've been doing. I've been focusing on how great we feel when we are together. That energy works really well off one another, and it fuels me in a way, so I don't know if it drains him. So what do I do? I try to take all this energy And while we're making love, I shove as much energy back into him, so that way I make sure that I'm not draining him during the easiest time to drain a man. You know, because us women, a high priestess, you know, kind of thing, we can absorb energy. We can take energy and da very easily, you know, intentionally or not. And through sex, it is even easier, right? So if you go into sex with that intent to put love and energy right back into them, so as they're putting out their energy, you're filling them back with love, which is the most powerful source in the universe, and you fill them with so much light that, yeah, it's a beautiful thing, right? So that's what I'm thinking, right? That was my goal, and I think I freaked them the fuck out. Really, yeah. The sex was already amazing to begin with. I mean, because it wasn't just sex. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know, you can go out and you can nail anything you want. That's just sex, you know. But the connection that we made, you know, was better than any I had ever made in my entire life. It was on a very beautiful, intimate level of communicating through your bodies. If that makes sense. Too personal, I get you. But you can see why my love life is all in reverse. I work on my lower chakras, right? Because of this here. I work on my root. I have to work on being grounded all the time. I'm Cancer, I'm water. I like to flow, and I go with the flow. And so to ever stop is difficult. To ground, to stay planted. I was good when I was married, no problem. But, you know, now that I'm single and everything, I have no problem not hunting anyone. I'm not hunting him. I'm not hunting anyone new. I can observe people as far as how nice they are and, you know, but I'm not chasing a single person right now. I'm just trying to coexist at this moment, you know, and my job has just started, so that the money hasn't started to roll in yet. So me not focusing on this has been very good for me. I'm starting the new job and this is my second week at it. I really enjoy it. I really enjoy working with the customers and stuff like that, and it turns out that, you know, I'm not half bad at it. So me not focusing on what I wanted this to be gave me time to see what it really was. Which, yeah, it does suck. But, right? But, there's nothing we can do. So we allow them to fly free. So as we allow them to fly, you know, we focus on us. We get on it. Fuck it. Here we go. Right? So we go out to our third house. Oh shit. I didn't realize. If you go in order, third house is of Gemini. So my love, my twin flame, my huge pain in the ass is a Gemini. Third house of messages and communication. I can communicate whatever I want. It won't matter if he's not ready to hear it. It won't matter. It will fall on deaf ears. And the Lord has been trying to bang that message into my head. And I'm a stubborn ass mule. I'm like, dear Lord, I love him though. And he's like, you don't know what you even see. You don't even know what you're looking at. You just enjoy the energy, and you've fallen victim to your own new unlimiting beliefs, if you will, and unlimiting forgiveness and unlimiting love. And yeah, you're unleashing in the wrong spot, sweetness, you know. And maybe not in the wrong spot, but at the wrong moment. He is not ready for this message. And some people are ready for this message. So take it as it resonates, right? Cross watchers are watching this and that, whatever. My counterparts watching, hey, I hope you're well. I hope you're taking care of yourself. They say that you have a cursed object in your home. I can tell you what it is if you like. But you need to get it out of your home. 1111. There you go. And the reason you've been feeling sick is because people have been poisoning you. Just so you know. So be very careful of where you have been eating. And once you change that, I'm sure you're going to start feeling a little better. In the meantime, I would go visit a doctor to make sure everything is okay. Always wishing the best and the highest good for you, even though I'm working on forgiving what you last did to me. I still can't believe it. We were together for over a year, and you never showed that kind of sign of violence like that. You knocked me out, man. As I was leaving peacefully, you kept flicking me in my face. I asked you to stop. You just kept going, and I'm just trying to leave. And you know, and you get up and you... I don't understand it. I still don't understand why it even happened. Maybe it was the only thing to make me stay away, to make me finally want to just be like, all right, enough. Fuck it. You win. You want me gone, I'm gone. Which is crazy because I'm a Cancer, right? To leave someone, we can be cold like water. If we're not preheated, you know, we can be pretty cold. And we just don't give a shit. And once we don't give a shit, to correct that is very difficult. As I'm assuming it is for other sides too. You know, once you burn that bridge, you know, how do you rebuild it? Can you rebuild it? Do you want to rebuild it? Shit. Just go the fuck away, man. I'm good. Thanks. See ya. Don't let the door hit you in the ass, or do. We don't fucking care. Just go. Just go. Not even worth my breath anymore. You know, kind of thing. Right? So, and, the Lord has been trying to get this message to me, that when he does his black magic and this and that, and when he speaks of me or da-da-da, he laughs at my misery. He laughs at my misfortunes. He laughs at how he's trying to steal my blessings. He laughs as he tarnishes my reputation. And he knows all the while that all of it's a lie, and it's just fun to stir things up, because that's what he wants to do right now. And what do you do when a petulant child is running off and throwing a tantrum and this and that and da da da, you know. You'd be able to rein him in, just grab him by the ear and drag his ass off, you know, and take him to the bathroom. What the hell? And beat his ass, you know, boop, 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 you know, whatever, you know, whatever your style was. Back in my day, my mom would have beat my ass, so yeah, that's just, you know, and I don't have kids, so you don't have to worry about it. But always get their actual ass beat, okay? Goodness, just relax, okay? Anyways. Message, the overall message is that I'm looking at him all wrong. I'm romanticizing the entire thing. I'm only looking at the beautiful parts of it. I'm not looking at what he really was. And when he would gaslight you, he's, you know, and when he would go off on his venting sessions for 3 to 5 hours straight ranting, where you can't even reason with them or anything either. You have to listen to them just stay in their little vortex of hate and fury and fear, worry, and you know, and it just goes over and over and over and replays it, you know, over and over and over and over for again for hours, and he's super upset as he does it. So you need to stay as calm as you can and listen, right? And just take it in. And at some point, you try to help, right? You try to bring him out of this vortex that he's stuck in. And you can't. You just can't. You want to, but you just can't. I'm leading and leading, and he's just not getting there. And the Lord is saying, you know, hon, you did what you could. You sent the messages. God even shut me off once for an hour and a half and had a total conversation with him, and I don't remember any of it but like the last sentence. It was, open your heart chakra, dumbass. And yes, God does cuss. He cusses at me quite a bit. Maybe I just bring it out, people. But anyways, the message was, I'm sugarcoating shit. Stop sugarcoating things. You know, start looking at things as they truly are. And these things are not always going to be great. That's why we've been sugarcoating them for so long. And what we envisioned was so beautiful that we enjoy having that one beautiful thing to cling to dream about, to manifest, right? Right? And if you let go of that one thing, then what do you want most in the world if you don't want that one thing? And then sometimes you can get lost there. What do I want? What am I good at? What am I really good at? Shit, you know, and you know, I always thought it was this, you know, and it actually tends to be a little bit more creative and, you know, and more talkative and, you know, all the things I thought that I was not. You know, I've always been pretty quiet, laid back, more observant. I don't need to be the center of attention. When I'm drunk and shit like that, I tend to be a little boisterous and shit like that. But yeah, like a little fucking peacock. Go around, make everybody laugh, and then just move on. Yeah, like a little, like a butterfly, just bounce. You know, but yeah. Really gotta work on this, and the best way I know how is to not ignore the messages that I'm getting from Spirit, that he laughs at me and my misery. That hurts me deeply, and that's a shame. Yeah, because I'm sitting here and I'm praying that, you know, he's okay, that his health is okay, that I've received warnings that he should receive, so I'm warning him of things that he could be more cautious of. I could tell him the exact cursed object that is in his home. But I don't think he'll believe me, so I'm just gonna tell him there is a cursed object. Go figure it out. It is something new that you brought into your home, and you need to let your intuition just let it call to you, and you need to remove it from your home somehow. I don't care if you give it away, if you throw it away, but if you give it away, you need to give it away in love. That way it counteracts the hate that it was initially given with. That way you are transmuting the hex that was put on it. The hex, the curse, whatever is put on it is a cursed object. You will feel the energy. You have been communicating with me telepathically. I'm assuming your intuition is also intact. So if it is, just do a meditation, do whatever, do what you do, right? Because that's what you do. I'm not gonna speak any more to that. But the next card is why I'm headed straight in my north node. I'm waking up. I'm seeing the light. Does it change my love for him? It's hard to say at this moment for me. I do still love him. It was true love. I'm not telling you. He's my twin flame. He has the other half of my soul. And when things were beautiful, they really were beautiful. But it doesn't change the truth. And he is doing horrendous things right now. He is not ready. And I can't wait for him anymore. Right? I must step into what I am. And I know it now. And I have been. I've been sharing my truth wherever I go. I'm not afraid of my truth anymore. My truth was God's path. And I should not be ashamed of it. I should be proud that I walked this path and I still have light in my heart. And I still have forgiveness and love and kindness and gentleness and a sense of humor, and maybe a little too vulgar sometimes for the Lord, but I'm working on that, but it's all leading me to my north node, my life's purpose. I am following exactly or to the best of my ability. I am following the Lord's path right now. I surrendered a long time ago. This person knew it. He knew it. And I had never done anything like this in my life, and my spirituality was more religious than it was spirituality, so I didn't even understand what spirituality really even was, Someone was, when my twin flame came along and challenged this and awoken it with me, so he had purpose. He had a great purpose. He kick-started me like a boom. Watch me go. And I'm eternally grateful for this. And I'm eternally grateful for how beautiful what we had, how beautiful it was. But I feel that it's time that I've already built the coffin for this, and I'm going to lay it to rest. I'm going to move forward. I'm not looking for love. Like I said, I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on work, and I'm going to focus on my spirituality and my dog. Put my life back together. That's my goal. And surrendering to the divine and to Mother Nature was the best thing ever. To my mother and to my father, I surrendered over a year ago. I have allowed them to take my life and to control it, well, allowed, that is kind of funny, I took my hands off the wheel. We'll say I stopped fighting them like a fish going against the current. How about that, right? And said, all right, let's go where you want to go. I'm gonna keep trying this, and this, and this to get back to work. And no, it didn't work. I mean, I had a lot of doors. It just did not pan out, which was crazy. I've always worked all my life, and the Lord is like, I need you to just lay low for a bit. And I'm like, dude, I can't afford to lay low. I got no family, I got no nothing. My husband's gone, this, that, and I got nothing, And he's like, you watch. You just watch. I got you. Are you starving? I'm like, no. He's like, do you have a car? And I'm like, yes. You have gas in your car? Yes. Like, I got you. Just keep doing what you're doing. I will put people in your path that will help you along the way. And it actually happened. I didn't go around begging for this and that. There was a time where I put one post on Facebook, and I was afraid that my dog and I were not gonna have any heat at all, and I was getting really scared. And the Lord's like, look at you, like how weak your faith is sometimes. And I'm like, man, it wasn't wrong. He's like, I got you. This one person filled my gas tank and gave me $100 in cash so I could buy food. So I bought a giant bag, or not giant, but a bag of food for my dog, and I bought some nuts for me and maybe some fruit and that was canned and all that stuff, and it was good to go. The rest was spent in gas again. There's just weird things. People, random people. We would walk up and down the lake here, no big deal. Not just meeting people along the way. Oh, your dog's so cute, move on, no big deal, right? And these people start to notice that, I would spend the night there in the parking lots, and they're like, you all right? And I'm like, yeah, I just, I've been spending the night where there's more cameras and stuff, where it might be a little bit safer. So it just, I had some warnings, so I was trying to play it safe. And these people, they just start bringing me food. So, right, my parents have been dead a while now. And my husband really just didn't care to celebrate holidays anymore or anything, and, he just didn't care, really. Neither one of us did, I guess. And, these people bring me out an Easter dinner, right? And it's got turkey, and it's got stuffing. It has this bright, beautiful orange. I think it was squash. It was actually really good. And then it had the what do you call it? The green bean casserole stuff. That was really good too. And little did they know, that was the first holiday meal I had had in 4 years. 4 years. No Christmas. No birthday. My birthday, even though I was with my twin flame, I spent by myself. Even as a child, I thought that my birthday was more of a curse than it was a blessing. Does that make sense? Which is so funny, because when I think about how I think of everyone else's birthdays, I think of it the opposite. I do. Thank God for the day that you were born because you are such a blessing to my life. That's what a birthday means to me. But my birthday seems to be a curse. Sometimes. You feel that way, I guess. Maybe I'm not trying to over dramatize it. Just, sometimes it feels that way. So the sooner I can let go of this energy and fully step into my new power, my North Node is like right there. Your North Node is right there. That's what I'm feeling. It is that one last hurdle before the finish line. We are right there. We can taste it. We can smell it. We can start to feel it. We can feel the warmth of it. Oh, we want to feel free again. Breathe this other energy. To no longer mirror your twin. To fully let them go means to never allow them back, to never want them again. I don't want them back like this. Never like that again. I am not that person. You can flick me in the face 3 times, right? 3 times, and I told you to stop. And all I did was give you a little shove so that way I could walk out the door because you were blocking the door. And you kept flicking me in the face like that, right? So I give you a little shove, and your drunk ass falls over a little bit, but you don't even fall all the way over. You just kind of lean against the wall there a bit. You get back up and give me a hee-ho of your heel to my nose. Yeah. Dude, you knocked me the fuck out. And it was totally uncalled for. And you were drunk. So, does he get a pass because he was drunk? Or was he just being a total ass the entire evening? To sabotage a connection that he didn't know how to let go of. The only way was to make me go away. He couldn't let go of it himself. That's what I'm hearing. 3311 on the clock. I pray for my twin. I bet you all pray for your loved one, or the one that you thought was love, but it may be a karmic, like I thought my twin. I don't know. I really don't know, because when they describe what a false karmic is, or what a false twin is, wow, he really does hit a lot of the marks as far as false as well. And he hits a lot of the marks on the fact that he is one. And they say that the twin flame is one of the most difficult journeys that there is. So is that why it's so much more difficult? Because it's a million bad things, it's a million fucking good things, and whether you can find balance or not, good luck. That it, maybe it is. I can't understand. I don't fully understand the full karmic / twin flame journey. But it is in progress. I can feel that. I make heads or tails of this. And either way, I want to go to my North Node. I don't give a fuck. how much fun we had if he's gonna, you know, beat my face in from time to time and do things that I don't fully support, you know. And I thought we were gonna have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, even though we both have already been through the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, you know, that we have already been through, you know, that we already embody all the queens, that we already embody all the kings. Him and I together, we've got it. We are the full package. When you pull us together, we are the Emperor and the Empress, the Magician and the High Priestess. We have ascended. We can manipulate all 5 elements. We are able to connect to energy on all levels through the senses. It's beautiful. It's powerful. And it's all going to lead to this life's purpose that we're saving all this beautiful karma for. Good karma. We've been banking it for a very long time. And many people have been prolonging this for me. And it's very clear now. And I do know. And I know what you've done. And I forgive you for it. Because it's because of your own trauma that you did it. That you still tried to do it. And it, oh, believe me, it's already been shut down. And the more you do now, is you're making your own bed. Your very own bed. So as soon as you think you're sending it out, it has already returned back to you. That quick. It didn't even take a whiff of the person you sent it to. If you're doing that kind of magic right now. Nope. Nothing. So my family members who have been blocking my blessings and stealing and this and that, whatever, their divine judgment has been cast. And then he let me know some things that he's gonna do. And then he wants me to sit back and watch. That way I truly ascend the way that he needs me to ascend. Do you feel me? There's one family member in particular, if they watch this, then they'll know exactly what I'm referring to. My Leo. Right? So, anyways, I know, I am aware, and Spirit has put an end to it. Thank you for playing. I get my turn now. And believe me, it will be nowhere near as cruel as you were to me. That is not who I am. I have sworn by the golden rule for myself and for others, including my twin flame here, who beat me in the face, right? God is taking care of that too. To step into this North Node, it's gonna take some nerve and courage. And courage is just being aware that there is fear and not allowing it to drive you. Awareness of it and being like, no, I'm good. I ain't afraid. I'm good. And when you feel that inner fury just starting to roar, right? Because we're human. It will roar. remember your breath work. It's one of the most important things, the breath of life, and what it can do for you in a moment of heat, passion, rage, to open yourself up, right? To receive energy from the sun. Your left hand, allow it to fall to your side and point to the ground, right? And then take a deep breath in and pull energy in through your body and allow it to create a little ball of energy as you hold your breath at the end, right? Hold it. Allow it to fill you. And then as you blow it out, just blow it out your ass. Blow straight out your ass, see? That's one of the best ways to do it, right? I love it. I blow shit up my ass every day. I had a stick up there for years, and I'm so much better with it gone. Well, it's an adult channel, so fuck it. Who cares, right? So, anyways. Anyways, alright, step into your life purpose. I know, now it sucks. Oh my god, what the hell? No, blowing the energy out your ass. Blow it into the earth, and whatever, you know, so what I do is allow me to transmute this energy to love. What I cannot, please forgive me, and I give it to the earth, and I ask you humbly, please help me to convert the rest of it. Thank you so much. As I try to work through this so I may better serve the Lord. That's how transmuting energy works. It's very important that you know that you can ask for things like that. It's only our limiting beliefs that makes us think that we can't ask for things like that. Okay? And do you come to them with a pure heart, pure intent? 42. So, alright. The last card that we had here, I really didn't know anything about. And it's called the Saturn Return. And it's of age. My battery is gonna die, so we gotta be careful here. We have Saturn Return of age. Okay, I'm gonna read this card to you, alright? They always say time changes things, but you can actually have to change them yourself. Saturn, as the Lord of Karma, shatters all illusions. It takes approximately 29 years for Saturn to orbit the Sun. So the first Saturn return happens around the age of 29. It marks a period where childish things must be put away. There is no more getting ready to live your life. It is time to live it and be responsible for your own dreams, goals, and affairs. If you hold on to things with no basis in reality, your suffering will grow and depression may follow. You cannot escape this truth-seeking energy. You must face it. The second Saturn return occurs around age 60. When you become aware of your own mortality, you may become keenly aware that you may not have enough time left to achieve your goals. Often there is a paring away of what is not essential. My eyes skipped lines, sorry guys. But for those who have not acted wisely, this will be a difficult transition. When this card is drawn, it will feel as if nothing goes right for you, and you may feel very discouraged. Just as it seems things are progressing, there are obstacles. That is truly what this truly is Saturn showing you a part of your life that may not have been based upon anything real. Yeah, kind of like mine, right? It may have outlived its purpose, or perhaps you've misjudged a situation, thinking it better than it was. Oh my God. In truth, and Saturn is the planet of truth, Saturn returns are all about correction. Saturn corrects any area which isn't based on reality. It might be romance, business deals, educational paths, partnerships, or marriage. This card is pointing something out to you that may not have been genuine in the first place, and that should probably be let go. Whatever is shaky in your life won't last, and probably isn't meant to. If this card is drawn, you will not be given a pass, and the matter in question will not progress as easily as you might want it to. But more positively, this marks a time when things are solidified. Whatever you accomplish currently will have permanence to it, right? You will have worked hard, and your hard work will pay off, gradually growing more successful over time. You may feel a sense of time running out. If any partnership is now being formed, that lover or partner may be older or in better standing than you. Pessimism may figure in, and you may be compelled to give up on something you believe in dearly. I believed in this with every fiber of my being. I truly thought it was meant to be. It just wasn't. It just wasn't. Saturn is a planet of time and measure. It signifies hair turning gray, or skeletal or bone problems. Dental problems are common with this transit. Nah, I would hope not. I'm only 44. I do not want to lose my teeth. That would suck. Alright, so hopefully not. Saturn returns tend to bring on rough passages, but also a harvest. You are now at a time when you understand things better than you did even a year ago. It is time to be brave and face this important passage. There are no quick fixes when this card turns up. Know what you can and cannot do. Take life in a measured way, much like this planet of time already does. Let go of your illusions, for they do not serve you. You're down to the brass tacks now. Time to see what you're made of. So I'm just curious. Okay, this card corresponds to the Judgment card in the tarot deck. I'm not kidding, right there. Judgment. So, just to sum it all up, right? Difficulties, paying your dues, moving to the next level, and putting the past behind you, and correction. Actually sounds like a great card. And how it's going to help you step into your North Node even better, right? And me. So, damn, you guys. It's 49 minutes and they had 3 other decks pulled out for you. For us, you put it collective. I feel like I'm part of it tonight. Just like my stories. Somehow relatable for everybody else. I hope it is somehow, you know. If we go back over it real quick, we have a 4, and then we have a 27, so we have a 9, a 4, and a 9, And then you have a 41, which is a 5. And we have another 5 here if you add them all up. So here's 50. So 5, 0 is a 5. So 2 5s, you have a 5, 5. So, and let's go 4, 9. 4, 9, 5, 5. 4, 9, 5, 5. Maybe you could look up that spirit number and see what it means for you and apply it as it resonates with your life. So if it's, you know, love or not, you know, like for me, it's making sense of my love life and the lack that I have thereof. Sorry. I'm sorry. If I don't laugh, I go insane. So when I get done, I'll probably look this up too. I can't because it's recording right now. My phone's gonna die anyway. So, but yeah. All right, collective. It's just, I think I'm gonna end it there. That was a lot to share for me in one setting, and I'm just not used to that. But no matter what, I hope it helps someone else avoid being beaten or this or that, or, you know, just to have courage to walk away. Take what you can and go. Fit what you can in your car and go. And pray. And be with the Lord. May the Lord be with you. No one deserves to be beaten. I'm definitely going to pray for all of you. When I do my spiritual cleanses tonight, I will add you to my prayers. The decisions that we make now lead us to our highest good. And the actions that we take now lead to our highest good. May we speak to our highest good. Well, if any part of this did resonate, ma'am, I would love a like. If you could smash that like button. If you want to help support the channel or receive notifications when readings go out, you could hit that subscribe button. Much, much appreciated. In the meantime, we will come and give you more readings as we are called. So, alright, thanks again, guys, and love and light, right?